I love the beauty of autumn. The squirrels, the deer, they don't rely on anybody. They don't ask, seek assistance. They have to do everything on their own. Survival means doing something, taking action. It's a reminder to me that as I watch Mother Nature's creatures busily preparing themselves for a harsh winter, a long winter, that we too as Native Americans should be taking action, doing something, stepping forward. We should be self-reliant. We should be able to take action and say, I can do things on my own. I can get things done. I have the mental capacity. I have the brain power. I have the genius from my ancestors. Take action. Don't just sit and make excuses and walk around feeling sorry for yourself. You have to take action, because when you take action and you get things done on your own, there's a sense of achievement, there's a sense of hope.
You are responsible for you. You know, your actions are, your actions, and they don't belong to anybody but yourself. You know, your parents are there to guide you, they're there to teach you, but at some point you take that responsibility on yourself, and the consequences that you face are because of your actions, and that is your responsibility.
We are who we make ourselves, and we base our lives upon what we do, not what other people have done to us.
The learning aspect is hopefully they take in the values that we set for each family home evening. The fun is when we get to spend time with one another. The things that we share, I really think it's important, laying a foundation for my children. They need to know how important family is. We meet once a week and we try and focus on something that we need to work on. This really connects our family, and we want them to remember this. And when they have their own families, they will do the same thing.
A lot of people nowadays are all about themselves, about greed, about I need to have this, material things. That's what runs their lives. Give back to the community somehow. Do something for somebody else.
The more you give to others, the more your life gets easier. It's kind of a backward societal message, but it's true.
So I decided I'll see if I can raise some money. If I can raise some money, I'd work with the infrastructure on reservations. And we have probably raised the help of multitudes of people in America. Cash and in-kind in the last 22 years, probably $85 million for several Indian communities in America. And it was my giveaway, to give back to the people that empowered me and helped me win a gold medal. But the empowerment they gave me was challenging me to continue to live the virtues and the values of the Lakota culture.
This is what we do at Running Strong for American Indian Youth. What works is to collect the positive, select the positive, and wage war against the negative.
Keep saying, here are the things that need to be done. Here's what I can do to make that happen. And I'm going to jump in and just change my part of the world.
Getting to a state tournament, it looks good. Everybody wants to do it. But it takes a tremendous, tremendous amount of determination, of dedication. The philosophy that our girls take into life is that what I put into it, that's what I'm going to get out of it.
We have to take personal responsibility. I remember getting in a canoe and not even knowing how to sit in a canoe or how to pull a canoe. That's what it's like to paddle a canoe. I didn't know any of the songs. I didn't know any of the prayers. I didn't know any of the protocol. What I did know is I was obedient and willing, and others were receptive and kind and encouraging. So we have to step out of our comfort zones. We have to say, I'd like to participate, I'd like to help.
We go out there and make real changes in our communities. We don't stop to sit down and worry about it. We take action. I think any sort of action starts up here, right? You have to change an idea before you can change a behavior intrinsically. Like, we can provide the foundation and the guidelines for our students to excel, but for them to really understand and for the impacts to last long enough for there to be real change, we have to change ideas. And that's where action starts from. It's got to be intrinsic. So we believe that we can take our students and embrace our cultural values and still allow them to learn contemporary views of how business works now.
Start doing things that will take you in that direction, and your dream will evolve as you're walking it and living it. And that's what the Eagle Award stands for. is staying the course and keeping that mind of excellence and commitment, and also of teamwork and leadership.
Nobody else can make you achieve what you want. You have to really work for yourself. And I think I'm the perfect example of that because, you know, there's so many things that go on throughout your own reservation, family problems, but only you can make it happen. And just by going to school every day and doing your work and striving and persevering, you can really achieve your goals.
It wasn't easy. We didn't have anything given to us, and you know, I really respect my parents for that, for making me work for myself and, you know, to fight to get where I want it.
Take a hold of what you want to do. Live your dream. Take those steps. It's not an easy road, but life's not an easy road. And if you take those steps now and prepare yourself now, your journey is going to be easier.
I've gone through plenty of struggles in my life, but in those struggles, it has made me a stronger person. It made me more determined to do the things that I wanted to do and just find things that I am passionate about.
Life is like a marathon. You're always trying to get to that goal line, and you have obstacles that come up every time, every day. You just cannot give up. You got to keep running. And Native people as ourselves, you got to keep striving for your passion, for your goals. You got to have goals.
When you perform a mission, complete your task, follow through with it with your planning and preparation.
Find something you're good at and stick with it.
Don't make excuses, make an effort, because it is easier to make an effort and never have to make excuses for the things that are not happening or the things that happen.
They need to know what it means to take a healthy risk versus a bad risk. They need to know what it means to make positive choices, you know, and they also need to look at the bigger picture. Well, what's going to happen if I do this? Is it going to have a positive outcome or is it going to have a negative outcome?
As a master artist, it takes a lot of discipline to get up every morning, go to work as though you had a job, and create art. There is a path that you have to stay on in order to be successful. I wasted a good number of years, maybe 10, 15 years, to alcohol and some drugs. That is time that you never get back. You just have to stay with it, stay clean, stay sober, and focus your energies on what you want to do.
So we have to become visionaries and think about next week, next month, next year. How are we going to get there? What will it take for us to get there? What resources do we need to be there?
We're powerful people. We're mighty people. We're good people. And we come from amazing traditions. And we can do anything we want if it's toward the good. Action comes from attitude. What we say and think means something down the road, and it has consequences. Once you put your mind to something and then you make it happen, you'll want to do it again, because that's the greatest feeling in the world.
I wanted to be an Olympian. So my beautiful memories of Pine Ridge, I remember running out in the clay hills. I'd run 3 or 4 or 5 miles a day. I also started imagining hundreds of times a day, thousands of times, breaking the tape at the Olympic Games, winning the gold medal. In Tokyo, Japan, the race gets underway. We're down to the last lap, and I'm in 3rd place. Running faster than I'd ever run in my life, but I'm going low blood sugar. It was back to virtues and values, and win with dignity. It was just one more try, coming off the curve. I have to go now. And I'm lifting my knees, I'm pumping my arms.
Look at Mills! Look at Mills! Coming on! Mills is coming on! It might be Bill Mills! What a tremendous surprise here! Bill Mills of the United States wins the 10,000 meters! Bill Mills of the United States, a tremendous upset!
Billy Mills, the only American ever to win a gold medal in the Olympic 10,000-meter run.
We have to follow a dream. It's the pursuit of the dream that heals us. And we have to look beyond the hurt, the anger, the hate, the jealousy, the self-pity, and find the dream. It's the pursuit of the dream that heals us. And my dad simply said, follow your dream. Every dream has a passion. Every passion has its destiny. And I would just challenge people to find that little warrior within themselves and to bring it out.
So let us begin the new journey, the bright new path of seeking and asking every day to say to yourself, with the Creator's help, I can do all things. Anything is possible.
I come from the Standing Rock Reservation. I have hope because I really believe in our youth.
I'm proud to be Native, and I have hope because we are the future. What we do today affects what happens tomorrow.
I'm Navajo, and I have hope because I have reason, and with reason, I can't be stopped.
I am Six Nations Mohawk, and I have hope because I know that anything is possible.
I see great children every day that have potential, that have a future, that have a dream.
We have a world of opportunities at our hands.
What is in our culture is hope, understanding, spirituality, and prayers. With those four things, anybody can wake up and be so happy about themselves. There is hope in this world.
You can do anything you want in this life. You just got to want to do it, and you got to have that drive and determination and motivation to succeed and open those doors for other people, and that's what I hope to do.